Hello, this is Tom, aka Gedeon here for Tabletop Tap Room. And today I thought we could use a little bit of a palette cleanser from the OGL business. So we're doing a product review now. What was it, 2 weeks ago, a week ago? There was a little dust up over Troll Lord Games, and they were being attacked, and that was just stupid, and I criticized it. But I also went on their site and looked at their products and, looked over the company, and I saw this product. I says, oh, that's really, really cool. Let me order that. And I got it, and I'm like, I absolutely love this product. So we're doing a product review on Troll Lord Games on a Adventurers backpacks and equipment cards. This is really cool. Now, let me do a share screen. And I was actually thinking about it in comparison to this. Dungeon Hobby Shop, new TSR, Star Frontiers playing cards. Now, these were actually being sold. You can see here they're being sold for $20. They were originally listed for $25, and these were a joke because they're just a custom deck of cards with a backing, and all they are is just straight up playing cards. Womp womp womp. For $20. I'll go get a set of bicycle. But these are the only cards you're allowed to use with the Star Frontiers New Genesis game. Only authorized. They're just a deck of cards. All right, overpriced because they're custom, official. And so I'd been aware of these because I'd actually criticized these in the past, but I'm looking over these Troll Lord cards. These are really cool. Sure, they added the suits to this. So this is a 52 card deck. There's jokers in here as well. But the Joker's just a Joker. It's not what they've done here. But these are 52 different adventurer backpacks. Like this one's the Artisan Backpack, Mule Pack, Dungeon Basic Backpack, Trapper's Backpack, Sage Pack, Mending Backpack, Medic Shoulder Bag. Now, all right, so these are cool. They're broken down to external contents, internal contents. All right, here, let's review this one. The Archer Shoulder Pack. It costs 45 gold total, and it weighs 28 pounds. It's a small expert shoulder pack. Internal capacity is 15. It has a quick release mechanism. It takes 3 seconds to release, 1 with a successful dexterity check. The external contents has a summer bedroll tied to the bottom, 2 1-quart water skins, 1 on each side, a glue pot tied to the side. This is for making arrows. A knife, carving knife for the arrow shafts. It's in an external sheath. The internal components, personal and health components, small steel mirror, razor and soap bar, 2 sets of bandages for 2 wounds, small steel flask sewing kit, and adventuring supplies, flint and steel, string, 50 feet, extra set of clothing, fletching supplies, feathers, arrowheads, bowstring, 12 feet of that, uncured leather straps, 1 small sack empty, and iron rations, 7 days worth. Now, all right, that's cool. I see 2 primary uses for this. This is why I love these. Number 1, if you're running a convention game. Now, a lot of convention games, they do pre-gen characters. And, everybody kind of feels about it. We don't always like pre-gen characters because it takes away player choice and player agency to a certain degree. But for a convention, you need the pre-gen characters sometimes because character creation just can take too long. So you do pre-gens and stick and move, right? Well, if you're doing something like Swords and Wizards Light, I was at a convention where we generated characters at the table. They had these beautiful cards for you. You specified, I want to do a thief, I want to do a magic user. You were handed the card, you started filling in information on it, rolling your stats, and so on. And then you had a choice of backpack. There were 2 backpacks, and I think everybody took the same stinking backpack. But I thought, this is great. You choose the backpack you want. This is much more tailored. I mean, I felt a little constrained by that choice of backpack. There was a choice that nobody wanted, and everybody took the same one. So we all had the same exact tools. And then I was then looking for, like getting my hands on thieves tools because they weren't in my equipment list, and I was a thief. And I'm thinking about pry bar. Pry bar would be handy. I'd like to have a pry bar. So I like these because you could then hand these out. All right. Here you go. You're an archer. You're playing an archer. Archer's backpack. You're playing a medic. There's a medic shoulder bag. So these are much more targeted. And if you're doing that type of a game where character creation's fast, so you're going to allow for it at the table, like they did at ShireCon with Swords and Wizardry Light. These are super handy, but they're also handy for like a pickup game. You're introducing people to the game, doing character creation around your kitchen table, and you don't want to spend a lot of time. You hand the player the card. Oh, you're playing that kind of character? Oh, I got a barbarian backpack here. Hold on, let me find it. All right, just write this stuff on your character sheet. And then we're not wasting time with 45 minutes of figuring out, do I want flint and steel? Do I want iron spikes? And trying to go through maximize your purchases from the equipment list. Oh, I got to make sure I get the most bang for my gold that I can get. And so you end up with this agonizing time suck at character creation. So I really think these help that. But not only that, if you're playing a game that's about resource management, this stuff doubles as a treasure item. Going along in the dungeon, and you find what do we got here? Artisan backpack. So characters come along, and you find a pack with torn straps and brownish red crusted blood splattered all over it that's dried. So, they're thinking, ooh, something got to an adventurer. Its backpack was ripped off. There's blood everywhere. But there's useful items in here that they're going to go through it and parcel out amongst the party. And so this almost doubles as a treasure find. Functions in the same way. Ooh, you find it, and ooh, it's the excitement of going through it to see what you got. But you're not giving away much. You're not giving away magic items. You're not giving away a lot of gold, but you're giving away something of value that they absolutely could use. And so I love it for that, for that very idea, that I might just be like, have some of these in reserve and pull some of these out as, the resource management's getting a little tight for the party. We might have to pull back, but we still got another 45 minutes to play. Cha-ching. I'll just on the fly DM fiat throw one of these into the room, and they got a few more supplies for their resource management part of the game. Now, suppose you're playing a more cinematic game, one where you only run out of ammo if there's like a critical failure. People can just keep those kinds of games where you just keep shooting. We don't really track ammo. We don't really track torches. We don't really track a much more cinematic game. They still function. Finding one of these is still going to have some interest and excitement. So even for that, it still functions as a almost de facto piece of treasure for the party to find as they're going through. So I absolutely love this. It still is a deck of cards. You still some war games use playing cards for activation. So you could still do that. If you had a table of Ravenloft. I do believe Ravenloft uses cards, and the cards are key to, the Queen of Diamonds versus Jack of Diamonds, Ace of Clubs. So you do the fortune teller doing the, pulling the stuff. So you could still use these for that. They're absolutely great utility. So I love this, and look at the price, $12.99. Reasonable price. You're getting a reasonable product for a reasonable price. And, you're not getting soaked like you are with this buffoonery over here at the Dungeon Hobby Shop Museum for $20. It used to be $25. Now it's $20. I guess they just weren't selling. Who Who wants a deck of regular playing cards for 25 bucks? Really, right? So Troll Lord Games, these guys kind of rock. I love this product. Absolutely love this product. So this is my product review of a Troll Lord Games product, and the Adventurers backpack equipment cards. Don't leave home without them. So this is Tom for Tabletop Tap Room with your palate cleanser from all the lies and revisionist history and buffoonery going on with the OGL. Saying thanks for watching my video. Thanks to my subscribers. You guys are great. And I do appreciate you. And if you've not subscribed, please do hit the subscribe, like, and bell icon. Help me build the channel. And until then, keep on gaming.